everybody. My name is Connie. Craig Carroll and Heidi Daus here for the final hour and 15 minutes left of her entire big day. And now we're going to something that honestly, when you see it, it's immediate. You will know if this necklace is for you. I mean, there is no mistaking this one. This has a personality all its own. Wow. It's called the state-of-the-art crystal and enamel necklace. I mean, the entire thing is covered. I'll show you that in a second. Now, we also have the matching state-of-the-art bracelet for you. And believe it or not, we have matching state-of-the-art earrings.
Connie.
And Heidi, I'm just going to get the information. Okay, so VIP financing on this. If you want to break up those payments on the necklace for 9 months, you can do that. Otherwise, it's on FlexPay at $69.99. The bracelet is on FlexPay at $37.99 or $31 if you're using your HSN charge card. This may be, now this is a hard statement to make because everything Heidi does, you know, is elaborate and detail, and this might be the most. Yeah. Like the mixing of the different ways of creating, like with the carving and the enamel and all of the hand setting of the stones.
Oh my goodness,
and then
the
this
color.
is the way that you put it on. It embraces your neck. So you slip it around your neck, and you can either wear it, obviously, with the carving in the front or in the back, whichever way you want. But it's done all the way around. Oh, they just told me we have 90. The collectors are grabbing this one quickly, Heidi.
This is so special, Connie. It's one of my it's brand new, and it's really one of my favorites. You know, and not to mention, is it just the most unusual and gorgeous thing? What it represents, a symbol of strength and power. This necklace is just the most magnificent colorway that we've ever brought here. That bright, beautiful coral is the most expensive looking coral that I've ever laid my eyes on. Those fluted beads that we had made for this moment that are coming out of that dragon's mouth. Look at how beautiful that is.
See, and the funny thing is, it's not an obvious dragon. It's an artistic interpretation. Yes. Like you can see, when you point it out, look at this. You'll see, there you go. You see the dragon's eyes, you see the dragon's mouth. But before that, you know, someone may or may not interpret this as a dragon, but look at this. I'm going to take you on a little tour of the necklace with 40 necklaces left.
Look at those little 2x2 princess cuts right there. You see that?
But look all the way.
That is divine.
Around.
Look at all the different, do you see all the different colors that go into this magnificence? This is one of the most complex pieces of jewelry that we brought here for this visit. And of course, if you're in the ordering process, don't forget to ask about the adorable earrings and that bangle, which is so killer.
The earrings are $109, and we have 50 of those left. But tell us about the bangle.
The bangle is, you know, that style that is so iconic and so easy to be glamorous in a second. That's that one single hinge that all you do is throw that right on, and immediately you have the most magnificent, beautiful, beautiful cuff bracelet. This is probably the oldest style of bangle. If you go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, you'll see in the Mayan jewelry exhibits, you'll see the shapes and bracelets that are very much like this. But of course, this in a very much 21st century style of color and texture, where you have enameling, black enameling, and those beautiful fluted coral beads that are so magnificent. Girls, I say treat yourself if you can do it. It is a very, very special collection, but honestly, one that when it goes, you know, there's a few of us that are like crazy freaks, like that would really love something like this, appreciate something like this. And Catherine, our producer, who has a taste level that is beyond. When I said, Catherine, did you see this one when we went to break? And she said, did I ever? This is so beautiful.
Okay, it's unbelievable. I mean, this is one that if you are a Heidi collector already, I hope you give yourself the opportunity to see this in person. I'm taking my necklace off because it's almost gone, and I'm putting on one that's going to be coming up next hour. We'll remind you before we leave you, we've got about an hour and 10 minutes left of our This Day Only, but this necklace, Heidi,
I tell you,
above and beyond, and 40 people can get this. And even the way it sits on the neckline.
Yeah, it really is. You know, and can we just, I just want to show everybody, look at how pretty this is. Look at this. Look at the way in the back how it is molded. This was really a labor of love, and my Karen worked so hard to make sure that this sits perfectly on your neck. You know, this style that's very hot right now in, you know, inexpensive costume jewelry. There's a lot of these kind of circular things that you just throw on over your neck. But boy, you just throw this on and you are one very, very chic gal who has, you know, who really loves things that are very superior and very fabulous.
It's it's amazing. It is, you know, I bet Way would love this. Way, Brian collects Heidi's jewelry. And it's funny, she collects it, but the pieces that she always gets the most outstanding pieces.
She really does. And, you know, and as tiny as she is, she wears the biggest ones. Look at it on below. Oh, look at how pretty that is. That way it sits on your neck. It is so spectacular. This is for somebody who really is, you know, loves the spectacular and the unusual. You know, this is one of those pieces that, you know, I know that my granddaughter someday will look in my jewelry box and dig this out and say, wow, my grandma must have been awful cool.
Exactly. And then the matching, if you can do the matching bangle and the matching earrings, I hope you do. And normally we say, you know, you don't have to get the whole set, but with this one, if you can, Heidi, I think it's going to be.
Oh, I would say treat yourself. Look at it on this beautiful fuchsia color. It is spectacular. You know, of course, on black, a no-brainer. Can you imagine this on a black turtleneck in the middle of the winter?